Hi, I'm Liv, and I am coming here today to tell you guys a little bit about my story and to ask anyone out there, out of the kindness of your heart, if there's anything you can do to help me.
What is up, YouTube? My name is Happiness and welcome to my channel. So, I'm gonna listen and I'm not gonna judge. I am gonna listen and I'm not gonna judge.
I have been going through a nasty custody battle for my 3 children for about 5 years now, going on 6 years. And my ex-husband, their father, has been trying and alienating me, actively alienating me out of their life. And it has been so messy, so crazy, you guys wouldn't even believe, okay? I recently got called back into court because he's trying to send me to jail for not paying him child support. We got a divorce. I was a dummy. I didn't run and put him on child support, so he ended up getting with, which now is his wife, but she was a side chick at the time. He was cheating on me with her. We were married. And anyway, they were planning the great plan to take my children away from me. And since I was a naive single mother of 3 children at the time, I did not run to put him on child support or establish custody at the time. I didn't know how serious that was. And he did it before I could do it, and he lied on me in court. He admitted to the judge he bought me drugs in order to say I was on drugs. I was never on drugs. He said the worst of the worst, and I didn't have a lawyer to represent me. Ladies, my children always lived with me their whole life, okay? He took the tax money, he got the lawyer, and he took my children away from me. He lied in court, and I didn't have anyone representing me, and the judge gave him my kids. And since that time, it has been a battle to just be in their life and be a mother to them. Ladies, just of this year, I ended back sleeping with him because I was so desperate to be in my kid's life more, and I thought that if I got on his good side or whatever, he would allow me to. Anyway, the wife ended up finding out, honey, it's a huge mess. And mind you, he was giving me money while I was sleeping with him. We had a 5-month affair. I didn't know he was married. He kept that from me. He said he wasn't married. I knew he was with the woman, but baby, I don't care. I didn't care because I had one goal in mind: to get my kids back, okay? And his goal was obviously what it was, but I didn't care about her because, mind you, she didn't care about me. My whole point is, him and I had an affair with him, a 5-month affair. During this affair, this man was giving me money, okay? Because he knew that I didn't have money. You know, I'm a single mom still. I have 2 more children, and you know, I have help, and I have help from who I have help from, but he knows that I'm not in a place to pay him child support, and he uses this child support over my head the way he's doing now. And now he's trying to revoke it and put me in jail because I have not paid him child support. The father of my 3 kids, he could easily give me shared, living, and I would be doing just as much for my kids, but he does not want to share my children with me. He wants to actually, and the lady he's with, they want to X me out of my kids' life altogether. That's what they've been trying to do for the past 5 years. And dealing with him for the last 5 months, or not the last 5 months, but the affair lasted from January to May. Okay, dealing with him during that time, and it was of 2025. Dealing with him during that time, I thought, if anything, we were building a friendship, and he was finally changing and coming around, and he's gonna allow me to get my kids, because you guys, there was no reason for me to even lose my kids. I was not on drugs. I was not abusive, I was not neglectful. He said all of these things in court, by the way, but they were not true. They were not true. There was no findings of any of that being true. So I'm asking anybody out there that can donate to my GoFundMe. I need to get a lawyer. My court date is set for September 30th. I need to get a lawyer within the next couple of weeks because I have to get a lawyer. And I know my oldest daughter wants to live with me. She's going to be 12 soon. And I want her to be able to go in front of the judge and say where she wants to live because my babies want to be with their mom. I've beat myself up so much for messing with that man, and I'm disgusted, and I can't believe I even did that with a man who has done so much evil to me. But regardless, that's in the past and it will never happen again. I know why I did it. I did it so I can get more time with my kids. But anybody out there who can donate to my GoFundMe, I will have it linked in the bio or down below in the comments. Please, I need to retain a lawyer. I need to have a lawyer help me fight for my babies. And I don't even want to take them away from him. I just want equal living. I want my kids equally. I want to be able to make decisions. I want to be involved. I am not allowed to be involved. I'm not allowed to call my kids whenever I want. I'm allowed 3 phone calls a week, and this is how it's been for 5 years. 3 phone calls a week for half an hour. That's if he lets me speak to them. I'm allowed to see them twice a month. That's if he shows up. Like I said, he's been alienating me out of their life, and now that he messed up and cheated on his wife, now I'm even more exiled out of their life. It is so disgusting, so horrible.
So apparently, as we heard from this lady, well, this lady is an influencer, and to find out, I was checking her channel on YouTube because, like, it seems like she has a major following of 100K subscribers. So when I was checking, I saw that most of the time she is online, and I find it quite interesting to say that. Like, I'm gonna look at one comment before I get into this. So one comment says, apparently she's a scammer. Okay, let's not go there. And then another comment says, you are still homeless. If so, why are you trying to get the kids back at this time? Wait till you are stable. Okay, so about the homeless part, I checked her YouTube channel. I saw that she was still alive, and what apparently I saw from the layout of her stream is that she's in the house. So I assume that at the moment she has a house, and I apparently did some digging. So YouTube view stats. So apparently on YouTube, you can check how much a person had made in a month. So it is not the accurate amount of prediction to which you would find that they made, but a sort of like it will give you an idea of how much the person has made. So I apparently checked, and what I found is that, like, this lady, she is making some money on YouTube because, like, the amount of time that she goes live on YouTube, like, you would find that, to which I believe for a fact that if she's really complaining about she cannot afford child support, well, apparently, like, I believe with the money she is making every month on YouTube, she would afford to be paying this child support. And also, she is an influencer on TikTok. So, what is the problem? Because she has been complaining. Let me just list the stuff that she has been saying. So, she is in a custody battle for 5 years to get her children back, and also she is not paying child support. That's when we are going back to the part of her being an influencer on TikTok, on all of these stuff. So also, what she also said is that the ex drugged her, and then she says that she did not have a lawyer. I mean, like, you saw it coming. Like, you really saw it coming. Like, why couldn't you organize a lawyer? Or was it that at that time you were not a well-established influencer and the main support was from your ex-husband? So, okay, I'm not gonna judge again. So another one, she says that she ended up sleeping with him. I mean, like, whatever you want to do in order to get your children back, I mean, I cannot judge you again. But also, she says that the ex-husband ended up sending her money. Okay, and then yes, she is homeless. So what I don't understand is that what I saw from this lady is that, from my understanding, is that I believe that this lady can apply for government assistance because she currently is supporting two children, and she's told me that one of his baby daddy is in prison at the moment. So, and also she's an influencer and she's making a lot of money. I believe that if she can present that to the court and tell the court that, okay, this is sort of like a stable income for me, I can make a plan. She can win sort of like custody for her kids, you know. So why is she going on a GoFundMe? I don't want to judge. I'm just giving my own opinion. But in terms of that, guys, you know, you can comment down below on your thoughts on this lady because it is a tricky battle for her, you know. I'm just shedding light because I thought I normally do reactions on all these EBT Queen, you know, all these women who like to exaggerate stuff online. But in terms of her, she is in a difficult battle. I don't want to lie to you. And I hope the best for her. I really hope the best for her. I hope that she can get a lawyer. I hope that she can get what she wants, and I hope she becomes serious about that. But despite that, guys, comment below on your thoughts in terms of your thoughts on her, because maybe you might know her more than I, because I just came across a video and I saw that she is an influencer. So yes, guys, comment below on your thoughts in terms of her. But despite that, please like and subscribe, and let's meet up to the next video, and peace out.